The thing that got an enormous amount of media attention had to do with Melania Trump, the First Lady, and some video. Was this an actual slap?
Country for tomorrow.
Yes. This appearance, it was as if they caught her in a glue trap at Saks Fifth Avenue and dragged her there.
Did you see Trump's latest Twitter meltdown? The former president just can't seem to take a joke. When late-night hosts Jimmy Kimmel and Trevor Noah poked fun at his marriage to Melania, Trump fired back with a barrage of angry tweets. But here's the kicker. His furious response only gave the comedians more material to work with. As Trump's rage escalated, so did the laughs. It's a classic case of a thin-skinned politician turning a minor jab into a full-blown comedy goldmine.
Okay, well, Miss First Lady, since we're keeping you longer, your husband is on his way to visit. Okay, pull the plug.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. It all started with a harmless jab. Kimmel and Noah, known for their sharp-tongued political humor, couldn't resist poking fun at Trump's marriage to Melania. They cracked jokes about the couple's icy public interactions and speculated about their private life. Little did they know, they were about to unleash a Twitter storm of epic proportions.
After a couple of hours, the doctor told her she could go home, and Melania was like, "No, I should stay."
Trump, never one to take criticism lying down, fired up his phone and unleashed a barrage of tweets. Failing Jimmy Kimmel and terrible Trevor Noah know nothing about my beautiful marriage to Melania, he raged. We have the best relationship, better than any president in history. Fake news. But Trump didn't stop there. As his anger grew, so did the absurdity of his tweets. Melania loves me more than any wife has ever loved a husband. We hold hands all the time. Ask anyone. He wrote, seemingly oblivious to the countless videos showing Melania swatting his hand away. The late-night hosts couldn't believe their luck.
When you watch that, do you think maybe Melania is jealous? Maybe that's what this was about? Because this time, the First Lady gave him the old down low, too slow.
Trump had handed them comedy gold on a silver platter. Kimmel quipped, "Wow, I didn't know Twitter had a caps lock button for hand-holding." Noah chimed in, "If you have to tell people you hold hands all the time, you might not be holding hands all the time."
Oh, now you want to hold hands, Donald? You sure you wouldn't rather be holding that all?
As Trump's meltdown continued, viewers tuned in by the millions to watch Kimmel and Noah's nightly takedowns. The comedians' ratings soared as they gleefully dissected each new tweet. "Trump's giving us so much material, we might need to extend the show to 2 hours," Kimmel joked to his audience. But with each attempt to defend his marriage, Trump only dug himself deeper. He posted old photos of himself and Melania, claiming they were recent. He challenged other world leaders to a love off to prove his marriage was the strongest.
The thing that got an enormous amount of media attention had to do with Melania Trump, the First Lady, and some video. Was this an actual slap?
The situation spiraled so far out of control that even his own advisors begged him to stop tweeting. In the end, what started as a minor joke snowballed into a weeks-long media circus.
Country for tomorrow.
Yes. This appearance, it was as if they caught her in a glue trap at Saks Fifth Avenue and dragged her there.
Trump's thin skin and impulsive tweeting transformed a simple punchline into a national laughingstock. As the dust settled, many wondered, how did this affect the public's perception of the Trump marriage? And more importantly, what does it reveal about the man who once held the highest office in the land? Trump's Twitter tirade backfired spectacularly, but it revealed something far more profound than just a thin-skinned politician. It exposed the raw power of political satire in shaping public opinion. For centuries, comedians have wielded humor as a weapon against the powerful, but in today's digital age, their influence has reached unprecedented heights. Why do some politicians crumble under comedic fire while others thrive? The answer lies in a centuries-old tradition that's shaped nations and toppled tyrants. Political satire isn't just about getting laughs. It's a form of social commentary that can make or break a leader's reputation. Trump's unusual sensitivity to jokes set him apart from many of his predecessors. While he fumed and tweeted, political scientists were taking notes. Their findings, the power of a well-timed joke, might be more than just entertainment. It could be swaying elections.
I wouldn't be the man I am today without your guidance, kindness, and warmth. Don't blame her for what happened to you.
Think back to past presidents. Remember Obama's smooth delivery at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, or Reagan's ability to disarm critics with self-deprecating quips. These leaders understood a crucial truth. Sometimes the best defense is a good laugh. But Trump, he just couldn't take a joke. Every punchline became a personal attack, every sketch a declaration of war. And the more he lashed out, the more ammunition he gave the late night hosts. It was a vicious cycle that turned minor jabs into major news stories.
In that case.
Here's what
Did you ever have Trump on the show?
No, we never did.
He did say some bad things about you on.
I don't know.
Here's the kicker. Research shows that political humor does more than just entertain. It shapes how voters perceive candidates. A well-crafted joke can highlight a politician's flaws or humanize them in ways that serious news coverage can't. And in an era of information overload, a memorable punchline might stick with voters longer than a policy speech. But there's a fine line between entertainment and political commentary. As comedians gain more influence, some worry about the blurring of news and satire. Are we laughing our way to a less informed electorate? Or is humor the spoonful of sugar that helps the medicine of civic engagement go down?
Focused on treating America as one big couch they can all screw together. It's Wiles headlined the event.
One thing's clear, comedy has become a powerful tool for holding leaders accountable. When traditional media pulls its punches, satirists step in to speak truth to power. They say the things many are thinking but few dare to say out loud. As we watch this battle between political power and satirical wit unfold, bigger questions loom. How will this shape our political discourse? And in a world where a tweet can spark an international incident, what happens when the line between comedy and reality becomes too blurry to see? Trump's Twitter meltdown over a few jokes didn't just give us a good laugh, it exposed some serious cracks in his armor. Who knew a man who ran a whole country could be so easily rattled by a couple of late-night comedians? But here's the thing, Trump's thin skin might be more than just a personal flaw. It's a liability in the age of social media, where every tweet can become breaking news.
What's wild about the story is, look at these two people. How is she the one with the health issue?
As Trump raged against Kimmel and Noah, he unknowingly revealed deeper truths about his character, his need to defend his marriage so aggressively, his obsession with public perception. It all paints a picture of a man deeply insecure beneath the bravado. And in politics, insecurity can be deadly.
Leave it to Fox News not to recognize what rejection from a woman looks like.
But this saga isn't just about Trump, it's about the ongoing battle between those in power and those who dare to mock them. As long as there are politicians making questionable decisions, there will be comedians ready to call them out. And in this digital age, that battle is playing out in real time for all the world to see. So what's the takeaway from all this? Maybe it's that in politics, a sense of humor isn't just nice to have, it's essential, because if you can't take a joke, you might just become one.